Hey, what's going on, guys? It's No Shoes, and we're back with another one. And today we're going to be reacting to Freeway's Revenge from the game. This is suggested by M. Moreno, so thank you, Moreno, for the suggestion. Keep them coming in the comments down below. Very intrigued to check this out. I can't say I've really ever heard much from the game, and low-key, I kind of wrote him off after he started coming for Eminem, because, like, let's be real, that's just disrespectful, dog. People don't talk about the game like they do Eminem, and there's a reason for that. But we're not here to talk about that. We're here to see what this song's all about. So without any further ado, let's see what the game got to say. Let's see what Freeway's Revenge is all about. Let's get it.
Don't ask you that you keep it real with me. Don't ask you that you keep it real with me.
Cut open his stomach and stuff.
Yeah, nice intro. I like the start. Got those soft, kind of old school samples. The vocal, nice feel, provides some brightness. Seems like the game's gonna come in and bring us that like lower, bassier vibe, so that'll help balance out. Let's see where it goes from here.
Cut open his stomach and stuff bricks in it. Put his body on a scale like it's fish in it. I can see the bitch in him.
Put his body on the scale like there's fish in it. Okay, fish got scales. You know, I get it.
His body on a scale like it's fish in it. I can see the bitch in him. $20 million home renovation just to slit your wrists in it. Suicide, it's a suicide. Rip apart the Maybach, I know the truth's inside. You 12 limit.
Suicide, the truce inside. That's a cool compound right there. Talking about renovating a whole house just to slit your wrist. That's pretty wild.
Rip apart the Maybach, I know the truth's inside. You 12 lemon pepper wings from a heart attack. Academics get this nigga Ozempic starter pack. Casa not hit the room, turn that stream on. Ags buttons about his brief encounter with King Kong. This ain't the Kendrick beef. My Drake sing song, shots ring out. Your neighbor better have his ring on. Glock swing.
Interesting. Okay, this ain't the Kendrick beef. My Drake sings song. The first thing that came to mind was Dragon, but there's also a gun that a lot of people refer to as a Draco. I don't believe that's like the actual name of it. So maybe that's part of it. And I know YouTube's gonna be mad because I just said gun. Sorry, YouTube. But interesting track coming in. Kind of a slow flow, leaving some space between the bars. Very punchline heavy so far. Let's see where it goes from here.
Drake sing song, shots ring out. Your neighbor better have his ring on. Glock swing out, doors open like a swing on. Pac lean out, Machiavelli with the ring on. Ops is out, they on the same shit that we on. Hospital, wheelchair, hair wrap, sling on. It's payback pump for the drama you tried to bring on. Maybach trunks, type of shit that we eat our wings on. My K-Dot shit, I don't have to turn the beam on his.
The Maybach trunk is what he eats his wings on, but apparently whoever he's mad at in this is 12 lemon pepper wings away from a heart attack. I don't know, game. Sounds a little hypocritical to me. Maybe you should be watching your wing intake, dog. But maybe you shouldn't eat them on the trunk of your nice car. But I guess if you got money, you stop caring about things like that. It's interesting. It's cool. You know, like, nothing super impressive or like mind-blowing so far, but it's fine. You know, it's perfectly serviceable, as one might say.
Ring on, Maybach trunks, type of shit that we eat our wings on. My K-Dot shit, I don't have to turn the beam on. It's that time of the month, get this pussy something to bleed on. Your baby mama told me that you like to get peed on. You a CO, that's the last time you had keys on. And we know you treat gunplay like he a peon. And he know some shit that ain't cool for him to speak on. My PO said this ain't the record that we agreed on. Then cut it off like the ankle monitor for the beat.
We kind of got like a nice little A-B scheme going on there for a quick second with like the my P.O. Like hitting the rest of the flow after that, almost splitting the bar, but then also kind of connecting through that bar line. It's an interesting arrangement. I like the way it's working.
This ain't the record that we agreed on. Then cut it off like the ankle monitor for the beep on. My niggas will learn French just to get they steam on. In Cali with calicos, don't need Cali to get his scream on. We the West. Free the guys, I gotta free the West. I'm muy loco, I don't need a vest. I'm watching Scarface and cleaning text. Shots gonna be direct. Have you been through Cedar yet? When cars pull up, we do explosives
Okay.
and
Yeah. Cool transition in the beat. Remove that upper vocal. Really, it seems like right now we really just have that vocal looping up in the top doing its thing. We have the drums. We got some heavy, like, very wide bass drums, very wide kicks. I don't know that I'd call them an 808. They're like approaching 808s. They're 808 adjacent kicks on this track. Really, really wide, nice reverb on them, big space. But it's cool so far. Like I said, I don't think it's anything like mind melting. It really reminds me, and this might be odd, of like Philly style rapping. Maybe some of y'all out there agree with me, maybe you don't. But just like the gruffness of his voice, it almost gives me some type of like Vinnie Paz type of feeling in a way, but it just doesn't have that same bite. Like, I can tell that he's angry, I can hear that he's angry, but like it just doesn't have that same impact.
Less. I'm watching Scarface and cleaning text. Shots gonna be direct. Have you been through Cedar yet? When cars pull up, we do explosives and heater checks. The lights flick, the dogs bark, and niggas sleeping less. Under palm trees, we got them choppers that'll eat your flesh. The real Rick Ross know every bird gotta lead a nest. You stole your name, I pulled your fat. Facts. You looked that big and stole the staff. Facts. I smell pussy, that odor fat. Fact. You ain't sold no birds, you trolled the owl.
Oh.
Draco flick, it's like the light on the
Okay, very welcome change there in the instrumental. I was honestly getting to the point where I was about to be like, come on, dog. We need something else in this beat, yo. Like, the two layers and just the game's voice with all the space he's leaving, it's just not super compelling. I get having, like, the game kind of comes in as the mid range. We got the drums with the kicks holding up the bottom end, and then we got that vocal sample holding up the top. But the game's voice is much, I would say, more in like a tenor or lower type of register, where now we have this kind of empty space between his vocal and that vocal sample. You could slide something in there and add a little bit more intrigue, and it's not like he's using up so much of the pocket that there's not space for it. But cool delivery, clean lines, hits on the beat, some nice fun rhymes, some nice fun like punchlines, some good pop culture references in there. The Drake and the Kendrick line was pretty cool. Nothing like super crazy. I'm not gonna jump up and look out the window and tell y'all it's a beautiful day. Shout out No Life Shaq. Awesome dude. Inspired me at the beginning. But let's keep it rolling. And if anybody knows, if is this a diss track? Is this at like the proverbial like you suck, other rappers suck, or who is this directed towards?
Draco flick, it's like the light on the Carter 4. Bad kid, good city. I studied the art of war. Run into that hand-me-down mansion and lock up all the doors. Stop with all that.
He's got a lot of Kendrick style bends in here, or maybe not a lot, but that's another one. Let's bring it back just a little bit, hear it again.
Like the light on the Carter 4. Bad kid, good city. I studied.
Yeah, Good Kid, Mad City, there, whatever that Kendrick album is named. Sorry, it's been a while since I've refreshed my memory on Kendrick's discography.
Kid, good city. I studied the art of war. Run into that hand-me-down mansion and lock up all the doors. Stop with all that raving. Nigga, you not from Baltimore. I don't want to hear about no fish tanks and marble floors, no spiral steps, no swimming pools, no hors d'oeuvres, no Audemars, no car shows, no pinky rings, no umbrellas in the car doors. Introduce me and my connect to that Colombian you chopped that raw for. It wasn't fabricated. The lies you tell are getting saturated. What happened to the birds in the Maserati? They just evaporated? Boast.
Okay, interesting. Nice flow, nice change. It works well. Really happy to have a change in the beat. That really just refreshes the whole track. It's interesting, the line about you not from Baltimore. I'm just curious where that come from. I always thought the game was a West Coast rapper, which is why he was like so upset that Eminem got to perform at the Super Bowl when they brought all the West Coast guys out. But maybe he has some type of roots in Baltimore. Maybe the person this is directed towards is from Baltimore. It's funny that he says you're not from Baltimore though, because I've realized a lot of us in Maryland here, like we do not like to claim exactly what city we're from because we, because I think a lot of us have had people pull up that we didn't want to show up, so we like to keep it vague. We're like, oh yeah, I'm from Baltimore. It's like, however, maybe it's like 20 minutes away from Baltimore, but it's close enough. That way you won't be able to pull up to my crib.
Umbrellas in the car doors introduced me and my connect to that Colombian you chopped that raw for. It wasn't fabricated. The lies you tell are getting saturated. What happened to the birds in the Maserati? They just evaporated? Boss. That shit be too exaggerated. Fucking with a Compton nigga, get your head decapitated. Leonardo DiCaprio, all that cap like you activated. I just bought 100 for yacht and it was captivating. Congratulations, what an imagination. From CO to drug kingpin, now this nigga acting Haitian. The stories these niggas tell. He gon' tell us he got a key for every nigga he locked in a cell. He gon' tell us he just bought another crib, he living well, but he won't tell us about his health condition. He sick as hell, he popping pills.
Very interesting. It's very interesting. So we went from like a very angry beginning to this track, very intense, very, like very much attacking the other person, to now he's still attacking whoever this person is. It seems to be a direct diss of of some sort, but now it's opened up into this like slightly more like vulnerable uh type of delivery, and it seems like we might be getting a line here and there where he's like facetiously imitating his opponent, whoever that is. But it's a very interesting shift here. It reminds me of like the Eminem and Machine Gun Kelly beef. Is this a diss track or a love letter? Like the juxtaposition here is kind of strange, but not in a bad way. Just it's intriguing. What was the idea behind it?
He just bought another crib, he living well, but he won't tell us about his health condition. He sick as hell, he popping pills. They starting to fuck with his brain, seizures off the lean. Balenciaga shorts got shit stains, he not a mastermind. He got it, line after line, laid back in the Maybach, making up shit just to pass the time. He think he Big Meech. Free Larry Hoover, Miami a big beach. Now watch how I maneuver, I don't tippy toe. I know plenty Zos that pull up in semi-trucks, hop out and let a semi go, so let me know. I let them boys in them drop Chevys go. It's humid in the 305, but they pushing heavy snow. Compton Grand Reaper.
Yeah, this is very interesting, man. It's a cool track. I think the thing for me at the end of the day, and I feel like I got to remind people sometimes, I'm like 1,700 reactions deep. Then that's just counting the stuff we do on videos, not the four songs I check out every Monday on stream, which, by the way, I never really talk about it. Check out my streams on Mondays. They're a fun time. We check out a bunch of smaller artists, people in our community. But regardless, the thing that I think gets me about this track at the end of the day is it just doesn't feel like this is super unique to the game. I mean, maybe the story he's telling is, maybe his feelings towards this individual are unique to him, but the flows he's using, the wordplay and everything that he's finding, the construction of the beat, and I guess I would ask, like, why would I listen to this track over another artist who can hit this same feeling and make it feel their own and more unique? I guess that would be my big question here.
Heavy snow, Compton Grand Reaper, I make you reap with the devil, so walking through live with the same eyes niggas had in belly though. This ain't the new Death Row, this the old Harry O. Game is one of them niggas, Blue Da Vinci, Meech and Terry no, so my advice is let it go. Oh, I almost forgot, fuck Bel Air, it's West Side, we let the Henny flow. So when that muzzle smoke and that thing hot, even when the camera out of focus, just know the beam not. Run up on you, clean shots, look down on you, flash on like an iPhone, take to the ceiling with the screen lock.
Yeah. Yeah, it's cool. I mean, again, he's keeping it a pretty slow flow the whole time. Very much more like a talkative type of flow, especially here in the back half. Again, like the splitting the instrumental in half, having that kind of juxtaposition between them is an interesting element. It's a cool idea. I would say the song, I just feel like at this point is kind of going on so long, it's starting to lose its impact. It was big, it was heavy, it was angry at first. Now it's soft and it's a little bit more vulnerable, but he's still kind of pissed at whoever this is. And it seems like he's pissed at them, but also somewhat concerned for them about their actual life. And, maybe he doesn't want his opponent to be gone. He wants to battle eternally. Which we could talk about immortal technique and talk about reincarnating your opponent so you can fight him again. But let's keep this rolling.
Rider focus, just know the beam not run up on you, clean shots. Look down on you, flash on like an iPhone, taped to the ceiling with the screen lock. This nigga drug women, that's how your team rock. And all that money you rap about gon' get you a mean plot. But in the meantime, I'ma let your fake fiends cop. And I know you doing your thing, but this is where the wings stop.
Yeah.
Music.
Yeah, cool track. I can't say I fully understand the purpose behind it, and that's not really what these are here for, right? This is the first time I've heard this track. I don't expect to understand everything about it, but off that first cursory listen going through, trying to get through it, I just say I'm a little confused by it. It's got some great pieces in it. There's some great wordplay. There's some great rhymes. There's some really fun schemes in there. The flows, not super original, but there's only so many different ways you can ride a beat, right? Regardless, thank you again to M. Moreno for the suggestion. This is a cool track. Maybe I'll listen to it again. We'll see. But keep those suggestions coming in the comments down below. Don't forget to hit like, hit subscribe, and hit that bell if you want to see more videos like this. Much love to everybody in the No Shoes gang, and I will see you all next time.